Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury, and today I'm at the mall. I'm at the mall, and I have some hustle in my step because I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Where am I gonna make it? Oh my gosh, y'all, it is the last day of the Disney Twice Upon a Year sale. Last day, and I have a gift card. Oh my gosh, let's go check it out. See what they got. See what the findings are. Let's go have a Disney day. Over here at the Jersey Gardens at the Mills, we have not only a Disney store, we have a Disney outlet store. Let's go find some deals. So I got here nice and early. So does this mean that I'm rope dropping the outlet store? I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to rope drop the outlet store. It just sort of happened that way. With the new Toy Story 5 movie in theaters right now, the display right when you walk in was featuring them. So you have the classic characters like Buzz, Woody, Jessie, and even Bullseye. They had some great Star Wars items, including Lego builds, action figures, and even these costumes for the littles. But if Lightning McQueen is more their thing, they had a lot of Cars merchandise, including an outfit where they could be the pit boss, as well as these little action figures, and these great little shirts. Now, if you want to accessorize but still keep it subtle, look at these bags. They have this subtle Mickey icon in the corner, solid black. They also had these crossbody bags, a few different options here. Came across a few more costumes for the littles, everything from Tinkerbell to Moana. We have Anna's outfit, Elsa, and something I love is they even have the shoes, the wands, the tiaras. You could get the complete look. Now onto some apparel. I really like these baseball style shirts. This particular one for Cinderella with the 50 on the back was pretty cute, but they had a bunch of different styles. Like this one if you're into trading Disney pins. I guess it's the 25th anniversary of pin trading. They also had this classic Mickey Mouse baseball style jersey with the 1928 both on front and back. One of the promotions they were featuring for the Twice Upon a Year sale was the BOGO on the t-shirts. So it was buy one and get one half off. And they certainly had a lot of variety. The tennis-style dresses and skirts have become really popular parkwear, and it looks like Disney got that memo because they had this tennis-style dress with the Mickey Mouse Club theme, and it is made of that breathable, stretchy, athletic wear type of material. I did find some more merchandise for the Disney Mouseketeers or the original Mickey Mouse Club. So things like this jacket that's right here. They also had this great varsity style, the original M, Mr. Mickey Mouse himself. This one actually felt pretty cozy. It was all fabric, so those sleeves, they're not leather. Those were fabric sleeves. I thought this shirt was pretty cute. I know it's a sports themed shirt, but the fandom lover in me thinks it looks like a Star Trek uniform, but I loved it. Because when I filmed this, the Mandalorian movie was still playing in theaters or had just concluded its run, so they did have a lot of Star Wars and Mandalorian items. I do really enjoy the baseball jerseys. This one was Endor. It has 83 for the year that Return of the Jedi was released. The Twice Upon a Year sale is also a great opportunity if there's any mini ears that you're looking for. They have a nice selection of them, and when the Twice Upon a Year sale is going on, you could usually snag them at a decent price. So this was not on my bingo card. However, seeing Dorothy, Sophia, Blanche, and Rose on a jacket, it's a win. It's a win. I found this rack that had a whole bunch of different sweatshirts, a few Spirit jerseys, all different styles. It was a bit of hodgepodge from different styles that had come out throughout the year. I know I had definitely seen some of these before. Ooh, this is different. Ooh, This is like a racing style jacket. This is canvas. It was really heavy. It has like the checkerboard, like racing flag. Has Florida with the star where Orlando is, and a castle on the back. This is a really cool jacket. Super unique. I have not come across this before. One thing I was keeping an eye out for was Loungeflies or backpacks, because I did have that gift card. Unfortunately, none of these struck my fancy, but they did have some. Oh, I like this too. This is like a sweatshirt, but it has that puffy, it's not fleece. I don't know what the right name for the fabric is, but it's fuzzy. Almost like if a stuffed animal was a sweatshirt. Oh, this is great. So I came across this puffer style jacket and it had Pluto all over it. And it reminded me so much of the Pluto comic books with just the art style and the way his name is. It felt very alive and almost like there was like movement in the way that it was drawn. And if you needed something to hold a beverage, they had tons of options. Water bottles, travel mugs, coffee mugs, whole big variety. They did have a few spirit jerseys to be found as well, like this Maleficent themed one. I liked how it was subtle on the front and then had her in dragon form on the back. I thought that was pretty cool. I also came across this work shirt style button down, and you can see the back is solid, but it has like the D for Disney and the castle. I like how there are options for both over the top Disney as well as subtle Disney. Few more spirit jerseys to be had, and you know, anytime you put bling on something, it instantly makes it very attractive to me. It was so shiny. And they even had an Emperor's New Groove sweatshirt. The temptation was so high for me on this one. The Emperor's New Groove is not a well-represented movie in terms of merchandise, and it is such a classic. I love it. I love it. And here's a bit of random awesomeness I found. It's a Madame Leota projection globe. Now, I am not a doll collector, but I am actually blown away by these villains dolls. The Queen of Hearts in particular looked fabulous. Look at these. They look absolutely incredible. And if jewelry is more your thing, they did have a limited selection of options available as well. Or more random awesomeness, like if you need a toaster that puts a TIE fighter on the bread, yeah. Or if you're like Jack Sparrow and you just wonder where the rum has gone. My quest for a bag continued, but the Judy Hopps Loungefly and this purse were not it for me. But look, Macron jewelry. How cute and clever. These items were part of the new arrivals, so technically not part of the twice upon a year sale, but I did want to show you how adorable these were. They're fresh and spring themed with the citrus and the berries. They had different cups and platters, perfect for lemonade. This was just great theming for the season without being around a holiday, so it can be appropriate for several months. I do have to say I find the humor in the trash can salt and pepper shakers, because if you've been to any Epcot festival, if you know, you know. And just going back to the spring theme, they did have some attire to go with the theming. So if you're having like a party and you really want to get into the spirit of it, they got that. They also had swimwear, and I really appreciate the swim shirts because me and the sun, sometimes we get along, sometimes we don't, but these SPF shirts are fantastic if you are sensitive to the sun. So, there was a lot of cool stuff at the Disney store, but nothing actually that grabbed my attention enough that I wanted to take it home with me. But there were some things that stood out. Like, there was this one, like, it was a canvas material, the jacket, but it was only available in kid sizes. They had an Emperor's New Groove sweatshirt, which I found adorable. You know, like, that soundbite is going around and keeps getting stuck in my head, you know, the one where it's like, and you got mad at me, and you turned me into a llama. It's like been living in my brain rent free, so I found that really amusing right now. Yeah, but they had a lot of different sweatshirts, t-shirts. They had a few spirit jerseys. I personally was hoping to snag a Loungefly
because like I said, I had a gift card, but they only had like 2 Loungeflies, and they were not the ones I was looking for. These were not the droids I was looking for. So I'm the type of shopper, I only get something when I need it or I really want / can justify it. And it didn't click for me. But that's the thing with both the outlet store and the twice upon a year sale. It's sort of whatever's there is there. It's, you know, the outlet store is very random in terms of their stock. It's a lot of like overflows, sometimes it's seasonal stuff, sometimes it's just like random, like this store had too much or that park had too much or whatever, and it gets, you know, consolidated into outlet stores. At least that's my understanding. I could be incorrect on this, but from shopping at the outlet store for many years, like, that's what it feels like. And they've confirmed with me in the past that what they get is kind of random. There's no guarantee that they will get any particular product in at the outlet stores. But I had fun looking around. I always have fun just like, you know, meandering in the Disney store. So thank you for coming along and seeing what they had to offer. And with that, I am done for the day. I will see you all real soon. And until then, stay inspired, bye everyone. Take care.